Good morning, YouTube. Happy Mother's Day. Let's do some Q&A. I think we're going to do a Q&A video. Could do a vlog. We're going to do a Q&A. Hunter, say hi to YouTube. Say hi, everybody. Let's get to the video. Thanks for joining us. Again, happy Mother's Day to all you awesome mothers out there. His mom is awesome. Your mom is awesome. And if you're a mom, you're awesome. Let's get to a Q&A. He's uncomfortable. Catch you guys in a second. Bam! What's up, guys? So, happy Mother's Day. I shouldn't say what's up, guys. What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? Let's do some. We're actually taking some old water out of Hulk's tank while we do today's Q&A. So we might as well just stand here and just do the stuffs while we answer the Q&A. The Jello pudding. Alrighty. First question. By the way, I always say first question, and then I say by the way. By the way, if you want to send questions to me, cichlidman09@gmail.com. In the description, there's a link down there that says send me Q's here. There's the link to that. If you've got a question for me, send it there. Right now, I'm kind of dealing with some orders for some umbies, so it might take me a few days to get to a Q&A because we're trying to get these umbies into your guys' tank. By the way, if you want some umbies, some real max, same email address, hit me up. Sorry if I sound a little stuffy. Something crawled up my nose last night and stayed there. Dave Magrum. Hello. What's up? Just watch your DIY jellyfish food video. Nice job. I'm not drunk, I promise. Where are you going, dude? One out. I'm going to go under. There we go. Alrighty. Nice job. I'm definitely going to try this. I have a 125-gallon African tank and a few 10-gallon fry grow-out tanks. Sounds like a fantastic setup. The fry will love this, but my thought is I have some vacation time coming up and I want to bounce for a couple weeks. No one will be around to feed my fish. If I had some of these made up, could they be dropped in my tank every 3 or 4 days? I can arrange for someone to come by a couple times, but I can't ask them to stop by and feed my fish daily. Nor would I want people to stop by and feed my fish daily because I don't trust nobody. Not saying that, nope, that's true. And I don't want to start fasting for 2 to 3 weeks. That's a good idea. How long do you think one of these gels would last with about 33-inch Africans? Again, great video and thanks for your time. Any time that I can spend with you is time that I like spending with people. Alright, so, in terms of if you're going on vacation, this freaking thing is directly in the area in which I want to stand. So, we're going to move it over child. Yep. Much better. Now my butt's got a little more free motion. Alright. So back to your question. I really like your idea. You're leaving for a couple weeks. Every 3 or 4 days, somebody can drop in a couple cubes. Honestly, 33-inch Africans, that stuff's going to be gone in like 2 seconds. But the main thing is to get some food in their system so that they don't starve. Because 2 to 3 weeks can be a little bit, if it was just a week and you're going, I say, you know what, screw feeding them. They can probably use a week off from food anyways. Depending on the situation, with a bunch of Africans, the less you feed them, maybe more aggression, maybe they come with some dead fish. So, in terms of how long one of those gel cubes is going to last with 33-inch Africans, we're here. We're still here. It's probably going to last about 30 seconds, which is great. The last thing you want to do is go on a vacation, throw in like a daily feeder or something that just decides to rot and get all disgusting in your tank and your fish don't eat it. The great thing about gel foods and having a tank with a bunch of Africans, which is usually a tank that gets fed and is very voracious in their feeding, they're going to eat it. So your plan, you're gone for 3 weeks and you want somebody to come over to your house every 3 days and drop in a couple cubes, absolutely perfect. With the exception that there's not going to be any water changes happening. It's not going to be a big deal. I say do one giant water change before you go so that they can start with a clean slate just in case. You never know. But honestly, it's a great idea. And if you use my recipe, very cool and awesome because I love feeding the gel foods. I got some mix that I just got to set up and turn it into gel basically and start using it myself again because I love it. Thanks for the question, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Didn't shave today. I'll shave today because it's Mother's Day, but alright, second question is from Harrison Starr. What's up, Harrison? Hi mate, my name's Harrison from Australia. Like it? I just have one question. What is your opinion on dither fish? I have 2 convict cichlids and 2 jaguar cichlids in a different tank. The problem is, with both the pairs, the males are quite aggressive to the females, and when they spawn, sometimes the convict cichlid male attacks the female after a week or so. I was thinking dither fish might help ease the aggression. Just wondering what you think I should do. I apologize to all of you out there in Australia who are watching this who thought that was a horrendous accent. If you thought it was great, even better. Okay. Even better than I apologize. Yep. Okay, so dither fish. Jaguars, dither fish, waste of time. It's just going to be the short and long of it. With convicts, however, because they're not massive fish that can basically, you know, consume anything that they spend time around, convicts may work. Maybe get something. I don't know, depending on what size your tank is. It doesn't say what size the tank is. For me, I'm a firm believer in if the pairs don't want to coincide, put a divider in. I don't want to try and, you know, ease the aggression by hitting other fish. The jags, putting dithers in there is going to be a waste of time, honestly, because jags are extremely aggressive, especially if you get a breeding pair. And what's more than likely going to happen is anything you put in there as a dither or a target is going to get killed, and it's going to be pointless. It may work for a few days, you know, they're distracted trying to chase around this other fish. But again, in the end, they are predators, and they're effective at their job at being predators. So at one point in time, they're gonna catch their prey basically, and could be difficult. But for convicts, however, if the males are a little bit heavy on the females, maybe get something. You know, there's a bunch of fish out there that can go pretty decently with convicts that won't get torn up completely because they're a little bit smaller. They're not as aggressive as they are defensive and territorial, but you know, really with Central American, South American cichlids, like I'll say to everybody, it's really hit or miss, whatever you do. You can throw dithers into each tank, and it may work with the jags, and the convicts may tear them apart. You can throw dithers in each tank, and the jags may tear them apart, and it may work with the convicts. So, my real advice is to try whatever you're thinking. Of course, try and avoid, you know, deaths and all that kind of stuff, but, you know, try what you think may work, and if it works, and if it ain't broke, don't mess with it, right? Thank you for the question, Harrison, all the way from down Australia. I'm gonna make a trip down to Australia someday. Hello, Hunter. What are you doing today? Come here. Would you like to say hi to the YouTube? Come here. Come here, dude. Come here. Guess he doesn't want to say hi to you guys, or he doesn't like me. One or the other. Hey, there he is. It's a baby. Say hi. Say I want. You can tell YouTube that you can say please. Say please. Oh, he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed. Look how he's embarrassed. Look how close him. Hello. Don't get smear marks on the camera. Hello. Hello, I'm a baby. I'm a baby. And we're back. Alright, next question is from... Too long of a question. Skip to the next one. By the way, if you really want to answer on a video, shorter questions work a little bit better. Alright. This is from Ian. What's going on, Ian? I was wondering, are you still using the drip system? No. Built one of your drip system siphons, so I was wondering if you were still using them. No. So, I'm not currently using my drip system anymore, and there are 42 reasons why. I will explain however many of them come out in this next minute or so. Stay away from the tripod. I know. There's a million things in here you can grab. The only thing he wants to touch is the thing with the fancy camera on it. Rah, baby! Do some curls for you guys. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, back to the question. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. So, why I'm not using my drip system anymore. Here's what happens when you use a drip system and don't... Basically, you're putting in water all the time, putting in water. This is the symbol for putting in water. Didn't know that? Come on. Putting in water. What needs to happen? Water needs to come out, right? So what happens is those awesome siphon thingies that I made, those DIY that are really cool and they do a great job. They can lose that siphon, and what happens when the ability to drain the water leaves from a drip system, what happens is the tank overflows. And I can't tell you how many times I did that and how many times it sucked. Eventually someday I would like to either implement a new, fancier, better drip system when I eventually redo everything and all that kind of stuff. Or basically an auto water change where I've got everything hooked up to PVC. I go like this, turn one valve, and all the tanks get drained 50%. Water in, good to go. So for me, I'm not using them. For anybody out there who wants to use those in a drip system, I highly recommend it. They did a great job for me, but pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Because if you lose that siphon or somehow it gets clogged, because some of the tubing gets clogged and stuff with materials, what'll happen is your tank will overflow. And this tank right here almost exploded. We'll just put it that way. This middle brace right here popped off because it was so bowed open. It was terrible. But yeah. This is from my buddy Zach. Alright. Zach Pinazzo. I don't know how to say your name. Hi, it's me again. I have 3 questions for you. Pushing your luck, Zach. 1. Would you ever consider setting up a planted tank? Don't know if you understand those words, but yes. I have considered it and I will set up a planted tank eventually someday. But there's 14 stipulations, which I will inform you guys on a later video. 2. Would you ever consider keeping breeding discus? Great questions. Yes. Not only because discus are beautiful, but because discus can make you lots of money if you know how to do it right. And that'd be pretty cool. I'd love to actually, I've thought about recently actually setting up some breeding discus tanks. The only problem with breeding discus is the initial cost of getting in nice discus is expensive. And plus I don't have an open tank, right? What is in the tank in the corner next to Holt's tank? Nothing. It's empty. Completely. It's empty. There's nothing in there. I drained it. Sorry if that's a lot of questions, but I've been forgetting to ask them before your next Q&As. If you could please put these in your next video, that would be great. Why am I reading this now on video? Why do I have to say that? Why are you making me do that, Zach? P.S. Have you picked out a name for Spike's future GF? Her name is Spectra. She's beautiful. Thanks, Zach. Are you thanking yourself or are you thanking me? I always didn't like that when I was writing letters in school and you write thanks your name or sincerely. Am I saying thanks to myself? Thanks for the question, Zach. Alright. Let's see how many minutes we're at here. Because that's what we use here in the States. Minutes. We're at 12. We're going to answer one more question and get you guys the heck out of here so you guys can go barbecue on Mother's Day. I got to go give my son a bath, and you guys don't want to see that. Alright, Mr. Reed. Alright, Reed Smith. I think I've decided to try to get my Oscar pair 125. I'm liking this accent today. I was wondering if you might know how hard it is to get these fish to pair off. Should I get a group of juvies, or are they just easier to breed, where I could maybe get one male, one female, and they would just pair off? I have no idea how to breed Oscars. I know it's not the easiest thing in the world, or else everybody would be doing it because everybody's kept Oscars. But the best way, from my experience, to get a pair of fish is to get a group and let them pair off. But in terms of breeding Oscars, it's something that I have absolutely zero experience doing. Something I may do someday with some awesome, like, wild-caught, cool, fancy Oscars. It's kind of a oxymoron, fancy Oscars, right? But yeah, honestly, I have no idea. If you got a 125, get a group of them, get a group of six or so, and, may the best male and female pair off, and maybe get some spawnage. One more question, last one. We're going to get one more in here. Alright. We're going to do this one because it's a long one, but this is C. Andrew Nelson from Aqua to Sea, whatever you want to say. He's on YouTube. Go over to his channel, subscribe. all of our Q&A videos. Actually, to be fair, I enjoy all your videos. Really, very much appreciate that. That's awesome. So I thought I'd send in a few questions of my own. All I know, you love Central and South American cichlids, but have you ever kept smaller fish like as tetras or barbs? Not really. How about cold water fish like goldfish? Not really. Ever try your hand at saltwater fish keeping? Nope, and I probably won't ever. Not interested. With all the splashing around, does Hulk ever around that Hulk does? I'm wondering if you ever had any incident of fish carpet diving. Actually, that is something that I have not issued. By carpet diving, he means what you do is you fish and you're in the tank and you carpet dive. Meaning they jump out of the tank. I honestly haven't had that issue. I had a doveye a while back, Mr. Mongo, when I was trying to catch him and measure him once. Like, flew out of the tank. But that's about it. Often see you wearing t-shirts with comic book characters on them, and you have a fish named after one. Not after a comic book character, named after one of your t-shirts. What? Not named after one of your t-shirts. It's funny. If I would have read that right, it would have been hilarious. Dang it. Which comic book or character is your favorite? Feel free to use all, part, or none of these questions. Blessings to you, Andrew. Thanks for the questions, Andrew. By the way, go over to his channel and subscribe. Go do it. Just go do it. As for my shirts, just like them. Well, I'm a big fan of the new movies coming out. I'm not like a comic book guy. Like, where I know the backstory behind that, all these people. I like the movies. I see the shirts. I put the shirts on and I wear the shirts. They're beautiful. Got a new one, which I will show you. New shirt. Just got it yesterday. Very topical question, by the way. I think that's about all we have for you guys. Probably a long video, but who cares? Long hair, don't care. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day, a fantastic Mother's Day. And if you take anything from this video, my piece of advice for you today is if you're going to juggle motorcycles on a Tuesday, wear shoes with arch support. Because the last thing you want to do is collapse that arch and get like some plantar fasciitis or something crazy. Something crazy. Hunter, you want to say a piece of advice for YouTube? Say something. Are you embarrassed again? It's just the camera. There's really not people right there. It's just the camera. Anything? High five? High five to YouTube? Alright guys, if today was not your best day ever, please take the opportunity tomorrow to have your best day ever. If you're new and you're not subscribed, there's a little button somewhere. I'll put a little annotation on my face right here. Click that, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys. Get you guys on the flippity flip flop. I gotta put some water in this tank. You guys have to go appreciate your mothers, and everybody who out there forgot Mother's Day, shame on you. Because we all have moms, right? Today is Mother's Day, isn't it? And now we're gonna juggle sponges and a thing. Peace out. Woo! Huh. Maybe you should.